Alice. Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else, let me let you do. That's why I don't mind to spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, but don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
I would never find another lover sweeter than you, sweeter than you. And I would never find another lover more precious than you, more precious than you. The girl you are. Close to me, you like my mother. Close to me, you like my father. Close to me, you like my sister. Close to me, you like my brother. You are the only one, you're my everything. And for you, the song I sing. All my life, I pray for someone like you. And I thank God that I finally found you. All my life, I pray for someone like you. And I hope that you feel the same way too. Yes, I pray that you do love me too. I said you're all that I'm thinking of, baby. Said I promised to never fall in love with a stranger. You're all I'm thinking of. I praise the Lord above for sending me love. I cherish every hug. I really love you so much, baby, baby. I pray for someone like you, and I thank God that I finally found you. All my life, I pray for someone like you, and I hope that you feel the same way too. Oh, yeah. All right. It's amazing how you knock me off my feet. Every time you come around me, I get weak. Oh, yeah. Nobody ever made me feel this way. Oh, you kiss my lips and then you take my breath away. So I wanna know what turns you on. Yeah, I like to know so I can be all and more. I like to know. Girl, he never understood what you were worth. No. And he never took the time to make it work. Deserve more love. No. Girl, baby, I'm the kind of man who shows concern. Yes, I do. Any way that I can please you, let me learn. So I wanna know what turns you on. I wanna know so I can be all and more. I like to know. day, I would play it cool, but I can't now, cause I want you. See, I'm hooked on how you text your style, and I wanna talk for a little while. I never really seen your type, but I must admit that I kinda like. So maybe if you have the time, we can talk about you being mine. Would you be my sweet love for?
Big fellas, 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 big fellas.
They got news you can use so smooth with style. Make that grown sexy thing so worth your while. Initiate debates between good and toxic. Cultural discussions on current topics. This is the part where I let y'all know. Welcome the tall kings as they start the show. It's the big fellas show.
Welcome back, everybody, man, to the Big Fella Show. It's your boy, Big L, and who?
Big Smooth.
What's good with you, big bro?
What's with it, man?
I
Y'all,
get talked about calling you big bro because you're younger, but you still my big bro. I don't care what they say. You know what I
you know
mean?
what I'm saying?
Them haters go hate. Don't worry about it, dog.
Right on, right on.
Yeah. What's good, man? How was the weekend? Tell me about it.
Oh, man, the weekend, man, like every weekend, go see my nephew play in Fort Worth. He played at Texas Wesleyan. Go watch him play. And then I went to the Texans game Sunday. So, yeah.
Good win, good win, good win, good
Yeah,
win.
good win.
Hell of a good- You ready to get that game, the good one, huh?
It was a good win, man, because I sure was pissed off at halftime.
Right. Wasn't they down like, what, 17 or some shit like a crazy number?
A lot.
Man. But I pretty much Cadillac. I had baby girl this weekend. My sister's birthday was on the 8th, and then we did something for her on the weekend. So all family came down. My sister do what we call a pork pot every year for her birthday. One time a year. She do it one time, but she just got that taste for that pork pot. So she want the pig feet, the chitlins. She want all the pig you can think of. Pig feet. She want gumbo. She want, and ain't nothing piggy up in there, but she wanted collard green gumbo. She just wanted her day of just everything she loved to eat.
She put all it in a pot, in one pot?
No. You put it in different pots, but she just made all her favorites.
Yo, you said a pork pot, like she put it out in one pot.
Pretty much all of a damn pig is in one pot, and then she wanted gumbo on the side, so we made a gumbo, and then everybody else came and ate what they wanted to eat.
Okay.
So, pretty good weekend, man. Other than that, sports is good. You know, everybody doing well, man. So, baby girl, but one time a year. So let's say our highs to everybody. Who's on?
Let's see who on here. We got Angie on here. Caleb Foundation.
Already. Miss Melody.
A.D. Robinson. Miss Robinson.
Miss Ed.
Let's see. Patsy. Hey, Patsy. Hey, Gloria. Hey, Nina. Miss McCoy. Hey, Yolanda.
Miss McCoy. You said Miss Patsy already. Miss Nina. Okay.
Eddie Fields.
Big Dad.
What's up, Angie? Melody.
Damn. Is it Miss Robinson for real? With Kevin Pitcher on there?
Angel Weaver. I said what's up to Miss Robinson already.
Oh, okay. With Kevin Pitcher on there. But somebody in love.
Oh, shit. My man got it like that, I guess. Leash. What's up, Leash? What's up, Lady L?
All right. Well, we can jump right on into this thing. We do have a guest.
Yeah,
You
man.
know.
I hope y'all warned him. Y'all gave him a disclaimer already?
Hey, no. Because if he's single, we finna find out all the juicy stuff. So we want to bring out Mr. G. Mr. G, come on, we enjoy your boys, man.
What's going on, fellas?
Man, what's good with you, brother?
What's up, JG?
How you feeling, man?
Good,
Good,
brother.
man.
Good, brother.
Yeah, so
Good.
so tell these people about yourself, man. Tell them your name and where you from. What-
Uh, Name Jared G. Originally from Chicago. Moved down to Texas area probably back in 2017. Been down here since then. Police officer in Houston area, Houston, Texas area. Got two kids. Divorced. Played ball professionally overseas, over in Europe. Went to University of Illinois. Uh,
What
Played there
years?
for years. 94 to 98.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're around
Yeah,
the same age. Then. Okay.
yeah. So came out of there, went over to overseas for about 7 years. Then came home, got in the workforce. Nothing else really to explain.
Gotcha,
What
gotcha.
about you? What about you to Houston from Chicago?
Actually, my ex-wife,
Okay.
um, she had lived down here. She's originally from Chicago as well, but she had lived down here, and she had always wanted to come back when she had moved back to Chicago, and we started dating. So I fought her for a little while, but I ended up coming down because we visited a few times, and I like Houston. I like Houston a lot.
Yeah, it's warmer than damn Chicago. It's cold as hell in Shot Town, man. Come on.
When you born and bred there, you used to it.
I'll never get used to that shit.
Man,
So you
I
still
can't do
got
snow, dog.
you
But
still
I
got
mean, it's on the other end. Like you got to get used to the heat down here. In the summer
Yeah.
it's like, man, it be super hot. So
you
we do
rather
the
be
same
hot
thing y'all do when it's too hot. We be
you,
outside as little as possible.
you rather be hot than cold or cold?
Uh,
Or you liking this right here, this kind of weather.
Man, let the man answer the question, man.
I I'd rather probably be cold than hot. I think I can warm myself up quicker than I can cool myself off.
Shit,
Now,
man.
see,
I hate being cold.
I played in Poland and Canada, and I ran from both of them.
I played in
Hell,
Poland too.
man, hell no. That shit was negative 35-degree wind chills and all. No.
Like I say, it was like being at home for me. So I wasn't. It wasn't a big deal for me.
I drank a lot of vodka out there. I tell you that.
And
You drink a lot of goddamn
those
vodka.
were my cognac days. So I was drinking cognac still over there.
Yeah, did they have cognac out there?
Yeah, I found it. If they
You
did,
found it, right?
I made a way to find it. So
Yeah, when they was, here we go.
So growing up in Chicago, how was that?
um, it was cool, man. I grew up on the far south side of Chicago. It was I think it was a lot different. I think than what it still was violent, but it was a lot different than what it is today.
Okay.
I think it was more like the neighborhood I grew up in. I grew up in the projects. So like back in those days, my project was real close knit. It was family oriented. Everybody knew everybody. So like if my neighbor up the street caught me cutting up, my mother would know it immediately. So it was pretty cool. I think back to my childhood. We had a lot of fun. I still got my childhood friends that I talk to daily, and like we had a lot of fun growing up. So it definitely wasn't this Chirac thing that everybody is talking about. I like to tell people when people say Chirac, I like to say no, I'm from Chi Town. So
Yeah.
Uh,
So
how
how
often do you go home?
I try to get home at least every other month.
Oh, why
okay?
do you go home? Go home.
Often.
I got a I got a younger brother there, that I go check on. Try to go check on often.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool, cool. So
Cool.
the sports world, man. What made you just shut it down, or was it injury? What made you shut down the basketball world? To come on home.
Just really kind of, yeah, just kind of shut it down. Was getting burnt out. I regret doing it that way though. I should have tried to play till I was about 40, but um,
Sound like Rick.
yeah, I just really kind of shut it down. Was kind of burnt out, tired of being away from home, and then I had my first son, and like kind of got tired of being away from him. So But at the same time, like I said, I should have stayed playing. I should have played until I was about 40.
Hmm. Yeah,
What
I
high
think we
school?
all put it down. Go ahead, Rick.
What high school did you go to in Chicago?
Um, it's the name of the school now is called Gwendolyn Brooks. CPS took it over when I was Chicago Public Schools took it over. But when I was there, it was a Catholic school. It was called St. Martin de Porres.
Okay,
And prior to it being called St. Martin de Porres, it was Mendel High School. A lot of people know it as Mendel. A lot of the old school people know it as Mendel.
that's that's.
Oh,
So, so you know, this I hear about this cat or Benji Wilson from Chicago. You know, tell me what you know about old Benji.
Yeah, Benji was older than me,
Yeah,
so he was a lot older than me. But everybody know about Ben Wilson.
right.
Everybody know Benji. Benji was a smooth dude, smooth player. You know, he was that point forward before it even came to the game. Before we even knew about the Scottie Pippens and the LeBron James and a couple guys from the city, Marcus Liberties and Antoine Walkers. He was that guy. Had the handle, had the shot. 6'9". Can step out, go down low, do it all. So Benji was he was a heavy influence on a lot of young guys, a lot of guys my age, a lot of guys a little young, a little older than me. He was a heavy influence in the city, and still to this day is.
So
yeah,
they
you came out with my partner that played for N one, Antoine Howard. He was a point guard. They called him
Yeah,
Flash.
I knew Flash. I knew Flash. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
he died of
unfortunate.
brain tumors, man. That was
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I was sorry to hear that for Flash.
yeah, that was my roommate in Australia.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Flash was a good dude. He's a cool dude, man.
yeah, man.
Super
Yeah,
athletic.
he was
Super
30.
athletic. I remember the first time I saw him, man. He looked like a short Antoine Walker to me,
Yeah, he did with
just
an
like
earring in his
Antoine
nose,
Walker in the
with
face.
a nose ring.
Yeah. So yeah, but
Man, he averaged 30 in Australia, dude.
oh yeah, yeah.
Scoring
That's
in
he was
Australia.
a, he was a man. He was an athletic dude, man.
Yeah, he like 5'8" with like a 40-inch vertical.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Super
It's crazy.
athletic.
all right,
Man.
switching gears. So you're a peace officer, right? So what department you working with?
I currently work with Stafford Police
Okay,
Department.
all right. So how's that?
It's cool. I've been with them pretty much most of the time I've been down here. I actually ended up leaving the area for about a year and a half in 22. I went back to Chicago 22, came back down in the end of 23 and got right back with Stafford. So I've been with them most of the whole time I've been here, and it's pretty cool. We butt up against Houston, so like Houston like 5 minutes away, like up the street
Yeah.
from us. So we butt right up against them. So we get a lot of that stuff that's coming out of there.
See a lot of crazy.
So what are some of the war stories you heard in the old Stafford? I know about you hear a lot of stuff about the girls and kidnappings and all that stuff, man. How do y'all control what's happening out there, man? Is it here? Is it everywhere? What's going on with this trafficking deal? And
Man, that's everywhere. It's
yeah,
but it's I'm gonna say it's heavy here because we close to the border, So
mm,
it's heavy here, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere, and I mean, honestly speaking, I can't say it's easy to stop. I'm gonna just be honest. It's kind of hard to stop, but we just try to do what we can, and if we get any inklings and any clues or any things like that that may give us a reason to believe that it's some trafficking, then we look into it. We've had situations. Most times it's like people just think sex trafficking as well, but it can be getting cheap labor trafficking, where they have a house full of people and they getting cheap labor out of them, stuff like that. So
wow.
it's different. It's different kind of trafficking. So
What's what's the craziest thing you done seen while you was on the force?
um,
Dang, is that many?
nah, I ain't gonna say it's that
Oh,
many, but I guess I can say the craziest thing so far thus far I've seen. Of course, somebody shot in the head multiple times.
Yeah.
Got called out to shots fired. Somebody shot in the parking lot of a motel out here, and saw the video and everything. And walked up on him and saw how many times he got hit in the head. I mean, that's probably about the craziest thing.
So how do you separate your feelings from that? Say like, somebody mistreat a child, child abuse, or like some type of fornication with a child, or domestic violence. Like, how do you separate your feelings from keep yourself intact when you walk up on something like that?
Um, it's hard. It's difficult, especially with children. It's definitely difficult. With grown people, the one thing I think is, you grown. You know what I'm saying? A lot, most times, oftentimes, I'm not gonna say every time, but oftentimes when you grown, you choose the situations you in.
Yeah. Did you ever think about stepping away?
No, never thought
Oh,
about
you
it.
love it then. You love what you
I
do.
ain't gonna say I love it, but never
Oh,
thought about stepping away. But as far as the kids, just try to think about what I could do to be helpful to the kids, to help the kids. You know what I'm saying? Try to make that situation better.
yeah.
Um, I have not, thank God, to this point, I haven't experienced a dead child yet. Knock on wood.
Woof.
I
My
haven't.
God.
I haven't.
So even with this bayou killing and all this stuff, and how you guys think about that, but since you in the force, do you think it's a serial killer, or you think it's just something that's just they just know where to throw them, and you
I
know?
think that's just me personally. I'm not HPD. I'm not Harris County, so I don't know the whole gist of the situation. But me personally, I just think that's just a little dump spot for the guys in the hood. That's where they dump them at.
Because nothing's been consistent. Nothing has been consistently saying, "Hey, he chop a finger off," or a
Yeah,
serial killer do something consistently, right?
yeah,
So that's the difference. And they just half of them naked, half of them men, half of them women, half of them babies. We don't know white, black. It's not a
yeah,
racial thing. It's
yeah.
not a what I'm saying. So you don't know. I think it's just a dumping site.
What
Yeah.
what advice you got for women? Being that you're a police officer, how to protect themselves, or like peep their surroundings, like be aware of their surroundings. Like, what advice do you have for they to, as far as like being safe?
Man, I think for any and everybody, you got to always be aware of your surroundings. You always got to pay attention to what's going on around you. That's not just for women. That's for any men too. You got to be aware of what's going on around you. Pay attention to people, any and everybody, because you never a creep can look like anything.
Right.
So I think for women, especially around now, coming into the holiday season, don't be out there flaunting your jewelry. I know your husband might have put a nice rock on your finger. Sometimes you might want to leave that rock at home and wear a little simple ring. Because especially like I said, especially around holiday time, they looking. They're
Hmm.
looking at what you got, looking at what you got on, all that designer stuff. It's time out for it. Just try to play low key and be simple with it. Like I said, and always pay attention to your surroundings. As far as like one thing I know, as far as breaking the people who like to break in cars a whole lot. Don't leave bags on your seat. Put your bags in your trunks, especially
Hmm.
if you're shopping. Do not put them on your back seat or in your front seat. If you got a backpack, put it in your back. They put it in your trunk. Do not leave bags in your cars because you gonna come out to a broken window.
So
So
one
so
of
I
my
got to ask
views,
you about it. Women have being gun control should have gun control.
Say that
Woman,
again.
women, gun control in women these days. Should every woman you think should have something on them, or you think is that really necessary?
I don't think it can hurt. I don't think it hurt nothing as long as you know how to use it.
But
You know what you're doing.
there's some crazy heifers out there too, so that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
uh, if you know what you're doing,
Yeah.
by all means, carry you one. But if you don't know what you're doing, leave it alone. But use it for the right reasons. Don't use it for the nonsense.
so look, one of our viewers want to ask, like, how do you sleep after you see a dead body, like especially like after that first time, like how does it, does that bother you?
It might sound creepy, but nah. Uh,
You sleep good in the mud.
You
Uh,
probably used to it now, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
after the first time,
after the first time, nah, I mean, like I say, I grew up in the project, so I'm used to crazy stuff happening, people getting shot and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So
yeah.
it's. I mean, like I say, when I saw it, and then I got the backstory of what happened, how when the dude got shot in the head or whatever like that. I mean, like I say, he grown.
Yeah.
It's a situation he brought on himself. So no, I don't.
Do you do any kind of like mentorship programs and stuff like that? Like y'all, it's mandatory that y'all have to go to schools and talk to these kids, whether it's elementary, middle school, high school, college, or whatever. Or how do y'all approach that?
It's not mandatory, and I haven't done it, but I have thought about how doing it. But most agencies, well, not most agencies, most school districts have cops in the schools.
Hmm.
So they pretty much play the mentoring parts in the schools. You got Fort Bend ISD, Houston ISD, police officer, police agency, and stuff like that. So um, they do the mentoring in the schools most of the time. They do the mentoring programs and things like that. So the regular agencies, we don't have to do that type of stuff.
So,
Wow.
so this is my question right here, and I think so you got a lot of people that's police officers, or whatever, right? And I know, like, to be, to graduate from the academy or whatever, you gotta like, you got PT. You know what I'm saying? So after the physical training or whatever, you got your fitness test, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but do y'all have to like do that again to be like recertified or like what I'm saying? Because I know you got to go shoot right
Yeah,
sometime.
we,
Like
we got to shoot annually. We
right.
got to pass the certification. We got to reclassify for shooting. We got to every
So,
year.
which I don't have to do the physical.
You don't have to do the physical.
Yeah,
It's
I
some
think.
agencies. It's based on your agency.
Yeah,
Now the shooting part is it's T code thing.
right,
Texas
right,
Commission of Law Enforcement.
right,
That's a T code thing.
right.
But the fit part, your agency can deem it necessary to have a physical fit test
I,
annually. Some agencies do it. Mine is not one of them.
I feel like this should be mandatory across the board.
I mean, yeah, it could be some, that should be implemented
Man,
because
some people, some of these police officers, man, you look at them, you like, man, this man ain't finna chase nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't chasing
But
nobody.
here's the killer part too, man. The dudes that be fit and looking like they chase, they probably ain't. Some of them ain't gonna chase nobody neither.
I mean, that's true, but I mean, sometimes it's just like with basketball. Like you pass the eye test, you know what I'm saying?
You
I
can't make
mean,
a
like
layup.
you look up the ball, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. The dude look like he on something, and you look
yeah,
like, oh, this dude can't.
yeah.
So I got to ask the $1 million question because we deal with it as black men every day. How do you feel about corruption within the police and everything that you see and you're like, man, that was a wrong deal. That's not how we approach. How do you guys look at it? Do y'all use that as film for everybody else, or do
Oh
y'all say,
yeah.
how do
It's
y'all
man.
approach that?
When it's a screw up in law enforcement, it's always a trainable moment for the next person.
Right.
Um, but being on this side, I have been able to see um, reasons behind some things that has happened, and form a more laxed opinion, or maybe form had the same opinion when it comes to things such as you know what's my man down there, and they got killed in Minnesota from here.
Oh,
Like, for
yeah, yeah,
When it comes to cases like that, it, that just it is what it is. He was wrong, So,
yeah.
but some other stuff that had transpired as far as like when I was not in law enforcement, I was like, oh, that's wrong. And then when I got in law enforcement, to hear the things that and see how we are trained, not saying that it was wrong, it made me understand how it happened the way it happened,
Hmm.
that type of thing. But as
have,
far as like if you talk about corruption, as far as like being crooked, I don't, what I'm saying, I ain't came across that. I don't know nothing about that, but
mm.
hopefully they catch those type of guys.
have
Yeah.
you ever had to like uh, correct a fellow officer or pull one to the side, like, hey man, you out of line, like type shit.
Um, I kind of had to challenge one before. He's no longer with my agency. Um, he said some. We was dealing with a black guy on scene, and he said some things that he would have did to the guy if he wasn't, because the guy was in his house.
Yeah,
It's like, man, I'm telling him, like, leave him alone. He in the house. Let him be. And he was like, man, if he wasn't in the house, I would have. And I just looked at him like, why? Why would you would have did that? Like, tell me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, it was a good thing. Like, it was a good thing he wasn't in the house, out of his house,
yeah,
because it would have been a different situation.
right.
So I'll throw a quick scenario at it because something happened on one of the reels that I seen. A young man was about to break in a house or whatever, and that parent or that man was there. Who came out with a shotgun. The guy was going at they was at each other like this, and he talked the guy down. He was like, "Dude, let's do it the right way." You know what I'm saying? What's happening? Hey, you
I
good?
saw
You know
that
what I'm saying?
video.
I don't know if you've seen it.
I saw that video.
Do
Yeah.
you think he approached that the right way, or should he, like bringing him in the house, turning his back? The dude still had a gun on him. It was like, nah, put the gun down, first. But he didn't say it. He was like, man, just follow me in the house. Let's talk it out. Do you think if us trying to teach these stars, these YNs, that's the best way to try to talk this thing out, or we just, hey,
I
man,
think I think I think that's definitely the best way, because I think that's what a lot of these, as you said, YNs need. They need somebody to just talk to them. They need somebody to mentor them.
yeah,
When I lived in Chicago, I worked in education,
mm,
and I dealt with a lot of them, as you could say, YNs,
yeah,
um, and they just need some guidance and direction. You know, I think they need also, they need to see somebody, what I'm saying, doing it. Somebody that, like, man, if he can do it, I can do it, type situation.
yeah. What are we
Uh,
lacking, man? Oh, is it parentship? Is it where is it?
oh, I think definitely one thing I always tell people, uh, and I say my generation. I don't know if you got, I don't know how I got it. I'm 49. I
I'm
turned 50.
49 as well.
Okay, I turned 50 in December. I say my generation, our generation. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I think we failed our kids, our generation, because there's a lot of our kids that's these YNs that's out here doing all this crazy.
Hmm. Hmm.
And because, like coming up, you might experience the same thing. Like, coming up in our day and time, our parents didn't play that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And even like my mother didn't go to college, or
yeah.
nothing like that. But I was instilled. It was instilled in me that after high school, I'm going to college.
Hmm.
And so I think the parenting has played a part, and also I think TV has definitely played a part as well. TV, the
Oh yeah,
music, all that stuff has definitely played a part, because, like I said, if you think back in that day, we had positive influence in TV, as far as like the Cosby Show,
yes,
Different World, stuff like that, that made us like, man, I can't wait to go to college, because it looked cool to be in school,
Yeah, yeah,
that type of stuff. So
yeah,
we don't have that now. We don't have
yeah,
those type of TV shows. I don't know. Like, I really don't even watch. I watch sports, and that's it. So I
yeah.
don't even know what's on TV really too much. But I definitely do think the parenting as well. I think, more and more, not knocking women, but more and more that the fathers are not in the home and not a part of the kids' life.
Mm,
That
see,
definitely plays a part. I'm not saying, because I was raised by a single woman,
hmm,
a single mother. So I'm not saying the woman can't do it, but it affects the child. Now, I've also seen it to where the father is in the home,
hmm.
but he's more of a negative,
Woo.
because he's a street dude. Like, I don't understand, for me, how these street dudes raising their kids to be street dudes. Like, why would you want your kid to go through what you're going through out there?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, so I've definitely seen that side as well.
Dang, that's tough, man.
yeah,
That's tough. Look, I don't even know how to get down to the nitty gritty because we talking police stuff.
yeah. Now we gonna
Yeah, man.
move in slowly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so Melody
man.
want to know is What's the most rewarding or challenging part of the job?
The most challenging part is, what people don't understand is like, and because police is so hated, you hear people, I hate the police, but we the first one people call when it's something going on. It's like, but you hate us so much. If you hate us so much, hate us. But if you don't, then just admit you don't hate us. But I think the most challenging thing is we deal. Most times I see a person, I'm dealing with them, they having a bad day.
Hmm.
I'm not never seeing nobody with a day is going good and the sun is shining and they happy to see me. Most times when I see somebody, they not happy to see me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's I would say that's the most challenging part for me. But the most rewarding part is when you get people that actually do care about and think about us and thank us for our service and recognize the good we do in the community.
Oh, so I got to get juicy. Have you ever seen anybody use their power to get a sexy woman?
No.
This guy, I mean,
Nah,
I
I
mean,
ain't never seen
hey,
nobody see you
I
die.
mean, disregard.
So wait a minute. So you pulled a lady over. And you're like, ma'am, step outside the car. And she got on. You're like, yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
And
Like, slow
I'm
down.
sorry,
Have
bro.
I been on the scene where
Hey,
I've seen a
bro.
good looking woman? Yes, I have been on the
I'm
scene where
sorry, bro.
have I used any kind of authority or power? No, sir.
I'm sorry, bro. Hey, listen, I'm glad he's not a police officer because he damn sure would.
He
Hey, I'll be
fired.
fired
I
by
know
the
he
police.
would. I
He'll
know
be
he
long
would,
gone
bro.
from the agency.
Yeah, he'll have all
We're gonna
kind of this
handcuff
whole.
you, but we gonna go around here to the other side. I'm gonna
Yeah,
make sure that you ain't got no weaponry on you.
She
You
say he scratching his head. Wow. Nah,
Now,
don't mean nothing. The head scratch don't mean nothing.
but I mean, even with you guys, they got some beautiful cops too. You know what I'm saying? So how do you, man? Y'all got to work with these beautiful women, and y'all get hit on more than what I'm saying. The women come at y'all a different way. How do y'all distinguish with like, yeah, I'm just doing my job, but boy, if I wasn't, what I'm saying? It's like women doing corrupt stuff on the bad end, on the sexual end, and then men do it too. You hear more about that: drugs, sex, and money more than anything dealing with. Okay, I'm just doing my job. But some people are like, man, I make $55,000 a year. I got a two half a million that I'm looking at in this house when I made this arrest. You ain't getting none of that money.
I ain't taking none of it.
Yeah,
I ain't taking none of it. I feel what you're saying though. Yeah, we don't. I think I think they're getting better. They're trying to do better and better with law enforcement. As far as the pay, they're trying to get better with it.
y'all definitely should be
But
millionaires.
coming in the door, like you know, coming in the door, I felt like what they was paying people was crazy.
Yeah,
I honestly think it should be a set pay. If you were law enforcement, it should be a set pay across the nation that you come in
sure,
the door making, and
sure.
it shouldn't. I want to say like 80,000. You come in the door making 80,000 at
Man,
least.
when I heard 55,000, I said
Yeah, that was
do
crazy.
yourself to to protect somebody's life and
Yeah,
to do what y'all do every day for 55,000,
yeah.
and you wonder why y'all take side gigs,
Oh
security
yeah,
jobs,
yeah,
clubs, because y'all trying to make that extra 2 to 3,
yeah.
5,000
Yeah.
because y'all ain't get nothing but
You
55 coming.
working enough. If you working enough, you gonna make more than 2 or 3 thousand. You gonna make, like I've worked enough where I'd have made maybe 20 on extra jobs.
Yeah, but that's a whole weekend. Though. That's not a night. That's a weekend. Over.
Yeah, that's a weekend. You're right.
Yeah.
I got a few partners, man. I wonder when they sleep. Like, man, when do you sleep? Because they always have extra jobs.
You gotta get it though.
Yeah, I feel you.
Man, y'all already working crazy
But
shifts.
this ain't really the type of job you want to work dead tired.
True, because you got to be aware. You got to be
Yeah,
aware.
yeah.
So, have you ever been in a situation where you had to chase somebody, and how did that work out for your needs? You're an ex hooper.
Yeah, I have to chase somebody. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta wait though. But I have chased somebody. You gotta wait. You gotta wait.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Yeah, you gotta wait. I told mine,
Man,
we know your name. We'll see you
yeah,
again.
bro.
You're like, all right, I'm gonna catch you next week. All right, go ahead on. Go ahead
You
on.
gotta, so you can't just you gotta warm them knees up before you get to chasing somebody. And, you know,
You don't understand, man. These old basketball knees,
I'm
man.
telling you, man, they get the popping on you and everything.
Man.
Um, can't rooster like
You
you
wear
used
knee
to.
braces to this day, don't you? When you going out there, when you put your uniform, you wear knee braces. You know, just in case.
No, I ain't there yet. I
Yeah.
ain't there, man. You try to put me up, man. I ain't there yet.
Look, I work in corporate America, and I go to work with slacks on and 2 knee braces. I'm still be popping.
Man.
I got a lot of styles, man. I got a lot of styles. I got a lot of
I hear
styles.
you.
Gotta
I
get the
can't do it how
elevator.
I used to. But
Yeah,
man, look,
I ain't there quite yet.
not,
Hopefully, it'll be a while before I get there.
do you still try to get out there and hoop a little bit when you get time?
I haven't done it in a while, man. I really I
Don't do it.
want to get out
Don't
there.
do it. Don't
What?
do it.
What you say? You finally retired?
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
The
Yeah,
reason why I'm saying that
I
because
call myself playing in the rec league still, bro. You know, like 3 years ago, I told my Achilles, man.
Oh,
Yeah, bro, that
what?
was the worst. That was
Well, Rick, I'll ask you that since
don't
you
do
on
it, bro.
there with us.
yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, man. I haven't never had any. Like, I haven't had any major. I've never had a major injury in my
That was the first one I ever had in my life, bro. The
That's
first one
crazy.
I ever had in my life.
Crazy.
The first one I ever, and it's crazy because I wouldn't even go to the gym that day. They called me like, man, we need you. So I was like, I'm gonna go out here. I ain't gonna go hard. You know, I'm just gonna cardio. But then, you know, somebody get the talking, they get the barking, and then you got to turn it up a little bit. And that's what happened. To the state
Man, I
my
done
ass
broke
down.
everything. I done broke my nose.
Wow.
Paul Pierce broke my nose, elbow. I had surgery on my knee. Doc, I'm so beat up. I was all that stuff, man. Paul Pierce had my nose sitting on my cheek, dude.
Oh wow.
He caught me with the perfect elbow.
Yeah.
And it
Where'd you
just hit
go?
me,
Where'd
and
you
my
go to
nose was sitting
school
on my
at?
cheek. I was like, Coach, I'm ready, man. It's Kansas.
See?
We're gonna do this. He said, man, go look in the mirror, man. And I went
Wow.
looked in the mirror, mine was sitting on my cheek.
Wow.
I say, I'm done. I'm done. I broke 2 teeth. You know, I got bridges. Man, basketball wasn't good to me, dog. I don't know about everybody else. It wasn't good.
It
I'm
sound like
retired.
it. It sound like it, bro.
You gotta
Yeah.
be
So
you gotta be the punisher, man. You can't be taking all the punishment. You gotta be the punisher. You gotta dish it out. You can't
I
take
got mine. I got mine, but I got mine
Okay.
too. I got it, and I gave it, and I took it. So
Okay.
whatever, man. We're gonna take a commercial, man, and we're gonna come right back, and then we're gonna go and dive in. I'm gonna go in on JG right quick. You
it's
know what I'm
time.
saying? I'm like,
When you need me, just call me, baby. Now on the regular, I won't waste time, but I don't want to, cause you're so damn fine. And I heard that you were taking, that don't have to stop you from making late night phone calls on the telephone, bunch of fantasies, now to get it on when you need me. I will be there for you, my sweet lady. Would you be my sweet love for a lifetime? I'll be there when you need me. Just call and receive me, my sweet lady. Would you be my sweet love for a lifetime? I'll be there, babe. Just call me, my sweet lady.
Ain't got really feel me, East Coast feel us, West Coast feel me. Say what? Dirty South, here we go. Ain't got really feel me, baby girl. East Coast feel me, West Coast feel me. Can you feel us? Dirty South, dirty. Ain't got really feel me, feel it. East Coast feel me. Say what? West Coast feel me, dirty South, dirty. Ain't got really feel me. I got East Coast feel me, West Coast feel me.
Oh, I've been watching you like the hawk in the sky that fly, but you are my prey. Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days we gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone, but see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding
We are back, man. Look, we already got all to the I know you, you know me. Let's ask the question. We ain't doing that this segment right here. So we going straight locker room talk. We finna make sure that everybody know. So throw your questions in. Don't be scared to ask it. Okay, look, we got to get them crunking in the flow of this big fella love right here. So
Right.
come on, Smooth. Let's get it.
Right on. So look here, because all these women want to know, that's why they're here. What's your relationship status? Like you dating, you got somebody, I mean, like what you got going on? You say you ain't married no more. What's up with it?
I'm damn single. I'm dating though. You
You
know.
dating? You
Yeah.
dating?
Multiple
Okay,
women?
now.
That's
You
my
single?
dog.
Well,
This dude right here.
Get your ass up. You fucking up my questions, man. So look, you said you dating, right?
Yeah.
So I always ask my viewer, my guest this, like, what is your definition of dating? Because some people see dating as this it is like dating, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm going out with this person, that person, you know what I'm saying? Or is dating to you like I'm exclusively dating like this person?
That's a good question. I think over time, you know what I'm saying? Like if you dating somebody, like if you first start dating somebody, I think you're free to date multiple people if you want to, as long as you ain't sleeping with them. You know, you ain't got to sleep with everybody you date.
True.
Going out on a date ain't a bad thing. But like if you find somebody you've been dating them for like, a few months or something, I think, your attention should be mostly on that person.
So you just use dating though for both to describe like both things I'm saying, like dating to me is like I'm exclusive. Like I'm dating you and only you, because to me, how can you be dating me? You know, I'm serious about me if you dating multiple people. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to get from you is
Well, here's the thing though, if if you dating somebody that's dating multiple people when you first start dating that person, if you stand out, you gonna grab their attention.
so. But I'm saying to me, my thought process is how can you know you like me like that if you dating all these people? Like I don't like that. Like if we just fucking around if you date multiple people. That's what I call that. Now if we
Oh,
dating, then it's just me and you.
I
But
mean that's
I know
information.
the wrong answer. I'm just trying to get your definition of dating.
Like I say, for me personally, like I don't like say I meet a woman and we go out on a first date, we go out on a couple of dates. Like I don't think a woman owes exclusivity to me after dating once or twice or something like
True.
it's not like that. Like we may not work, we may not pan out. I don't know. But like if we've been dating for months, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like it got to be some exclusivity there. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, and I'm saying that like on a first getting to know somebody. As you getting to know somebody, I don't think you know I don't think a woman owes me that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I say, I would not want her to be like if we start sleeping together, that's
It's locked
we
in?
exclusive. We exclusive. We exclusive. Like it's over. But if we just dating, you can date other people. You
So you
know,
so basically what you saying is you can do whatever until y'all sleep together. Once y'all sleep together, then it's exclusive.
yeah, you owe me. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah.
What kind of women are you attracted to? Uh oh.
Um. I like thick women. I like
Oh,
my ass dude.
your
I'm a,
DM's finna blow up.
uh. But yeah, I like of course they gotta be cute in the face, smart, able to hold a conversation. I don't like to sit and not be able to talk to a woman. I gotta keep the conversation going. I'm tugging at you to get a conversation. I don't like that. So
Okay.
have some intelligence about you.
Okay.
Have some be sexual, sexy. I like a sexy woman. A jazz like one thing I say attract me is a jazzy woman. I don't know how to pretty much describe it, but she got to have some jazziness to her.
Mm. You got an age range?
Uh, right now, I would say yeah, about 38ish to 50ish.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
What I trying to
Anything less than 38, I kind of like, yeah, you're kind of young. You know,
okay. Get ready.
All right, all right. All right.
Look, you're gonna be out, lady. I'm a cop. Back up. Don't
So,
ever call
so,
me
so
ever.
okay, so you just met a woman you like. You know, you trying to hang out for the first time. What's your ideal date for the first time?
ideal dating for a first date.
The ideal date, yeah. What's the first date?
Ideal. I definitely want to go somewhere we can sit and talk.
Right.
So definitely dinner, some form of a dinner, some or even not even dinner, just somewhere for cocktails or if she drink. You know. So definitely want to go somewhere where we can sit and talk and hold a conversation. We can kind of dig in, like you guys digging it on me. So we can kind of dig in and get to know things about each other that be good pertinent information.
So what's
Um, and I mean, I don't think the day has to end. Has to be the end of it, be all of it. Dinner. I mean, definitely go somewhere for some live music or jazz or something like that, or go to a concert or go to a movie or something like that. Definitely.
so okay. I'm gonna ask this question because it's right here. Do you want to date or you want a situationship?
Uh, I mean, whatever happens. I don't. I'm not a guy where I'm backing off anything. Anything that comes my way,
Okay.
if it comes my way, it comes my
Now
way.
you talking.
Right
Let's go
on.
locker room. Let's
That's
go.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, okay. So first date. How much you looking to spend on the first date?
Um, I don't know. That's a good question. I ain't never put no. I ain't trying to go crazy, but I ain't never put no cap on it. I ain't never had to put no cap on it. You know what I'm saying? I've been around. I've been around. I guess some good sensible women that ain't out here trying to use brothers or whatever the case may be. So
So
I ain't never thought to put a cap on
right.
anything like that.
So 250, 300. That's cool.
That's cool for
First
me.
date.
No,
Two
that's
Yeah.
fifty cool.
that's bullshit.
Yeah.
How much? 300?
300. Okay. All right.
250, 300 away ain't cool.
Why you making that face, L? That's too
You
much for
said
you?
250, 300 on the first date?
No, no,
That's
no.
dinner, nigga.
Man, you
You
about
gonna
to
have 3 drinks yourself. You gonna have 3 drinks yourself, nigga. That's $100.
Nope.
Boy,
So what you spending on the first date?
yeah,
For
L.
me, like on average, I'm talking about an average day, at least probably 160, dog. But 250, three
Boy,
hundred,
you fucking with some hot trash. That's what you doing.
and your ass single too?
Man,
Really?
yeah, nigga. But I ain't finished. I ain't cheap, nigga.
I'm cheap. I'm
You get
cheap.
what you pay for.
I'm cheap. How?
Yeah,
How?
man, please, boy.
How? But I don't hear your phone
Man,
buzzing, sucker.
mute this goddamn mic for about 5 minutes.
250, 300? You out your mind. First date?
Man, that's the first date, nigga.
So let's take it back to Jay. Let's take it back to Jay. Now watch this. I'm gonna throw a little curveball. 250, 300. Are you expecting something at the end of the day?
No.
No,
Not you, Rick. Hush. What you said, Jay?
no, I ain't expecting that.
You ain't
Like I
expecting
said, at the end of the day, but here's the thing though. At the end of the day, will I spend 250 to 300? I wouldn't have a problem spending that.
Right.
But I wouldn't have a problem like if it's 162, shit, I'm winning. Like
Yeah.
Thank you. Like, it's like,
It
come on.
ain't
You
that you
can't put a
winning.
number on that.
First of all, like it really, I ain't gonna really say it's gonna be a limit on what you spend on the first date. If the vibe right, then shit,
right.
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
ain't sitting up here saying like I'm out here like, man, I'm taking her out. We going out. I'm looking to spend 250, 300 tonight. I mean, if it go there, it go there. But I
yeah,
ain't saying neither. I'm saying, man, I'm only spending 160. Sure, if you go past 160, baby,
But this
ain't
is what
over.
I was saying. A good
I'm
meal.
not saying that neither.
a good meal, a good plate, Doc. I want y'all to hear me good.
A good plate.
It's $35. Unless you're gonna get a big ass steak. Women don't eat like that. They go eat $35. You go eat your 35. 2 drinks is $125 plus tax. It's
Nigga, where the fuck
$150.
y'all going,
That's
Cheddar?
$250.
Yeah,
Where
that's
you
where you
go?
going to get a steak
I'm
at
not
Cheddar's.
going to eat that, dog.
Nigga, you going to Cheddar's?
I go to Cheddar's. What's wrong with Cheddar's? Chili's, Cheddar's.
After y'all.
You get a steak from Phillies?
Yeah, boy.
So have you ever been to Steak 48?
Yeah, plenty of times.
Okay.
Plenty of times.
That's why Rick mad because he get ripped off on the
No.
first day. If that's
No,
get
watch
ripped
this.
off, then oh well, I guess I get ripped
I'm
off.
gonna go, and I have been on expensive dates. So Maestro's is one of my favorite places to eat. They not cheap at all. Damn macaroni is $60. But my thing is, I'm not taking no woman there on the first date. Let me get to know you. Let's go to the coffee shop. Let me find out if I want to spend money on you. I'm not going to spend no $250 and I don't even know you. She go. That means Doc. Y'all know.
So wait.
There's no way.
Here's my thing. So for you, the date is over after. Like, say if you have an early dinner, we may have a 7:00 dinner. We go to dinner. We done eating by, let's just say 8:30. The date over?
No.
Okay, so you might go somewhere else and spend some more money.
He said 250 to 3 on one. That didn't say.
No, I didn't. I said the first date. I said the first date.
He ain't say dinner.
250,
He said the first
300.
date.
Boy, it's
I said
8
the
o'clock. I'm
first
going to
date.
bed. I gotta go to work in the morning.
Oh shit.
I said the first date, nigga.
Dad,
Your cheap ass going to Cheddar's.
this better be a Friday.
Yeah. Bro.
Well, I can't wait to get Dr. Nay on there, but she gonna be talking nothing but no. I hope she heard
Oh,
me.
she gonna get at you.
She get at me anyway. She get at me on every show.
I'm disappointed in you, bro.
She get on me on every show. I'm good, dog. So I'm so immune. I'm like a duck. It just roll off my back. It just
Okay.
roll off.
I'm disappointed in you, man.
Man, hey,
Don't get me wrong. Like, I ain't just going on dates and like splurging, because like for me to take you on the motherfucking date, like shit, you done piqued my fucking interest to the max. First of all, I don't even like people like that. But but nigga, ain't nothing wrong with spending. Like, what you gonna pay for it anyway? One way or the other, you pay fucking bills, nigga.
okay, but listen to what I'm saying, because I think we were both. I'm thinking that you were saying the dinner. That a good dinner, dog, to me is $160. If we go somewhere else, cool. I'm gonna spend that. We go to Savoy, have some drinks, go to the bar, happy hour, or something like. I got that, dog. That's $250, $300. But I'm not doing that on one. I'm not going to a restaurant and spend no $250, $300. No, dog. It doesn't make sense. Women don't eat like that. That's all I was saying. Now, if we do that throughout the night, maybe I said it wrong.
So
but throughout the night, $250, $300, I understand that. That means everything inclusive.
You don't go to nice restaurants?
Yes, all the time.
Cheddar's is not a nice restaurant.
You missed it because I just told you I go to nice restaurants. But listen,
Where you go? Tell me something where you up.
I just said one of my favorites is Maestro's.
He did say
You
that.
go to Maestro's?
He said
Yes.
By yourself? You go by yourself?
It's around the corner from my house.
You go by yourself?
Yes,
So and you go by your and I know
I go to plenty of restaurants by myself.
and I know you spend $250 by yourself at that
No, I
motherfucker.
don't. No, I don't. I spent $80.
At Maestro's?
No, hell no. Come on, Doc. I'm talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
You know how rare that is.
I'm asking you a question. You said you go to Maestro's.
Listen to me. I've never spent $250 on myself.
Listen,
no,
bro.
no, no.
So when you go to Maestro's by yourself, how much you spend?
I sit at the bar. I don't even eat.
So nigga, you ain't fucking eating. You can't answer the question if you don't
It's
eat,
not
motherfucker.
$200, dog. I said I eat at my store, but it ain't gonna be nothing like that.
You're not okay, all right.
I like
Hey,
to put on
listen.
clothes. I like to go chill, but I'm not spending $250.
We about to bring up
You
Dr.
know, one
Nate.
day.
This guy right here is blowing
Full date, yes. One dinner. No.
up. Hey, we about to bring up this miss ass Dr. Nate. Look here, JG. Don't let her punk you, because she'll try to punk you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Don't let her punk you.
All right.
Come on, Dr. Nate. What you got for me?
Rick, you such a hater. Lord Jesus.
I think he on his head.
I gotta give this man a disclaimer
Who are you, ma'am?
Go for it. What's your disclaimer?
I gave it to him already.
He gave it to me.
What's your
Oh, look,
disclaimer, Rick?
but listen, before you get it, before you,
Okay.
oh Lord, God, damn, this lady right here, y'all, damn,
Got it.
Y'all, y'all know who it is. It's Natalia, aka Nay Nay to the niggas in the hood. What's good, baby? Listen, I ain't gonna be before you long, okay? But I did catch a little comments, little commentary about this Daytonville and all this shit. So now listen, you know, I like just maybe a couple of weeks ago, I went on a coffee date, right?
Hmm.
I'm not a person that's opposed to a coffee, right? Because to be totally honest, I did not feel like I was going to be interested in this guy because I was struggling with finding something attractive about him, and not even just physically, but even just like I didn't, the conversation just seemed kind of dry and all this other kind of stuff. So I was okay with taking a coffee date because I was like, I don't know. Because sometimes, you can't, I met him on the little Facebook dating shit, and I hate apps. That's the only one I got. So I just end up going on a little coffee date because I was like, well, you know what, in person, he might be a little bit, he might have a little bit more to offer. You know what I'm saying? And so I went on a coffee date and it was just as I suspected, and we just kind of fizzled on the way. But like, even like what Rick said, it's very rare that I agree with this Negro. So he said something magical. He don't put a cap on because if the vibe is there, if y'all are having a good time, who counting pennies? You know what I'm saying? Like who's really counting money if y'all are having that much of a good time?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And if she is a woman of substance, or if she is a decent chick or female, because clearly if y'all vibing out, it's something about her. You know what I'm saying? You can see she not out there trying to run your pockets or or whatever. So Larry, unfortunately, there's a saying that goes, "You are what you eat." So
Yeah,
maybe some of the chicks
I
you
mean,
be,
she ain't hit my whole thing. Then you ain't hit my whole thing, so it's good. Call me what you want, sucker.
I didn't hear your whole thing. I was logged in at the same time y'all was.
Because I said the dinner might be 160, but the full
But,
day might be two to 250. Right.
that's what you
But you
sound
going
like,
to go to a
Larry. That's what you
restaurant to
sound
a
like.
coffee shop and spend $250, you out your mind.
Larry, you showing your light skin privilege.
Thank
Watch
you.
yourself.
I got
Watch
muscles though.
yourself.
I got muscles. Yeah.
I know that's why you wore that. That's why you wore that too little ass shirt.
Never. These are 2 and 3X, man.
You
I'm just
you don't
about that
got your
life. I'm
muscles
about
out
that
of
weight room life.
layaway. I
I'm
see
about that
you.
weight room.
Let me see the muscles again, Larry. Let me
Hold
see.
up, they real.
Let me see, Larry.
Oh, yeah, light skinness. Don't hate.
Let me see one more time,
Nope,
Larry.
that's all right. Yeah, because it's get now because you
No,
might
I'm
start liking
serious.
light.
I want to see.
You might start liking
No,
light
no,
skinned
because
people.
I seen you had a little something.
I know.
Look,
That's
I
why I
seen
work
you
out
had a
every
little
day.
something. I was proud of you, bro. I was proud of you. I was finna try to give you your pops. I saw your
No,
little
you
curl
what?
in your arm.
No, you ain't gonna never get my props. You ain't gonna never give me props. So read your letter, sucker.
Right. I'm done with Larry. See, because that's why I don't be nice to light skinned Negroes. Because they just, what? They just gotta act up with me like that.
G, welcome
Like,
to the
ugh,
group, dog. Welcome to the group. Goddamn you. Gotta break in. Okay.
be quiet. Okay, so here we go. Now, I don't,
Oh Lord.
dear big fellas, my husband recently filed for divorce. Essentially, I did not want to have kids. He knew this before we got married. I made that clear, and he was okay with that. At the 10-year mark, he begins to ask again, and I told him I still do not want to have kids. He files for divorce, but this nigga wants me to pay him $500,000 for so called wasting his time.
Mm.
I told him to kiss my ass. This divorce has gone on for 2 years and I'm getting sick of it. Should I just give in? Girl, hell no. Hell no. Don't give that nigga a goddamn dime. Do you hear me?
Or we
Because
gotta spend
first
two
to
to
the
three
first,
hundred on a date.
first to the first, shut your ass up, Larry. Shut your ass up. Because first to the first, men are always trading up to younger models, wasting women's time. Shut your goofy ass up, nigga. You don't need wasting your time. But had I would have had said baby, and I done picked up about 40 pounds, and the baby fat had just turned into fat baby. And now you ready to get rid of me because I ain't as fine as I was before you had the kids.
Hmm.
Don't tell me that ain't a real thing. Cause I seen it happen to my grandmother.
Yeah.
So how dare you say that something I couldn't go in court and tell my this man wasted my time? You brought into this bullshit. If that woman told him that, cause and what pissed me off, I don't have kids. I don't want kids. I've never wanted kids. And I make no apologies for that. Cause somebody gotta be the person to give the mamas a break. Cause how the hell I'm gonna watch your kids and I don't want to watch my own damn kids. I'm proud to be I give you your breaks. Okay? I give you your breaks. And one of them little niggas might still take care of me when I get old. I'm Gucci.
You go
But
cheat.
if I told you, I don't care how long I've been with a man, because I'm gonna tell you something. At one point, I really didn't want to date a man that had kids because I didn't want to have to deal with the baby mama shit. I did that, and I end up beating the lady up and sending her to the ER. I don't want so at that moment in my life, I decided, I was like, no, but then when I thought about it, because there was we had a little scare one time, and it was just kind of like, thank you, Jesus. And then he was kind of getting into it, and I was like, hell no, 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 I wasn't doing it. And so at that point, it even became a thing where I was like, you know what? I'm okay if a man has kids because then he's not gonna ask me for none. Now I've heard men, that they meet another woman, they fall in love with this woman, and they decide they want to have a kid together, and sometimes shit will change. But as for me and my constitution,
Oh
that
damn.
amendment,
Constitution.
I do not want kids. That amendment is not being ratified. It's not being any of the above. I just never had a desire to
I
have kids. But if
I
you want to talk about I gotta pay you for wasting your time and you knew I did not want to have kids,
yeah.
that's on you, baby. You gotta take that L and move around.
Hmm.
Period.
Okay,
Move
G,
on.
it's on you. What you think about it? What you think about the story, and what's your opinion about it?
I mean, I agree. She shouldn't give him no money. She told him the story. She told him from the gate that she didn't want any kids, so he knew that going in. So yeah, he wasted his own time.
Did she have that kind of money though, Doctor Nate?
That's another thing. Do she have that kind of money for him to get that kind of money?
I don't know. I
Half a
don't know.
damn. Okay.
That's $500,000.
Shit. That's what I. Damn. She rolling somewhere. She an attorney, a doctor, something.
Something.
She
I
an
need
Yeah,
to
she
chill
might
out.
have a thing. She just might. We don't know. Cause that just like a nigga trying to sue me right now and ask me for $500,000. I ain't worth shit but this house I just brought.
well, you got two,
And
so
ain't
don't
that
go there.
yet?
I'm telling on.
Oh man.
You got
Got
two
five-
houses.
She got
No,
500,000.
both of
I had a
my mine ain't
motherfucker.
worth that. Not yet. Ask me that. Ask me that next year though.
Yeah.
Ask me that next year when this equity start rolling through this hole.
Smooth. What you
No,
think,
I
man?
don't.
What
I
you
don't
think
care.
about that?
I don't care what kind of money she got. No,
$500,000. That's a
I don't
lot, man.
care.
That's a lot.
I feel like he should have. If he had a change of heart, he should have revisit the conversation with her before he just uh make more drastic moves like that and go file for divorce. Like
Oh, but he did. He did, Rick. He
Yeah, she said
did.
he was
yeah,
really,
she had a conversation with.
Yeah.
She said no.
So yeah, because she
She told
says
him no.
at the 10-year mark, he begins to ask again, and I told him I still do not want to have kids,
well
and so
then
that made him file for divorce.
yeah,
Hmm.
you got to bow out
So
gracefully.
that's why he
Man.
filed for divorce. 'Cause
He just
he
knows she
tried
got
again, and she still.
he knows
Yeah,
she got some he knows she got some money, so
yeah,
he's trying to get a couple
yeah.
dollars.
He
You know
trying
what
to
I'm
figure out
saying?
how to get to it.
That's what that is. But yeah, nigga, I mean, like she had already told you what it was, and you asked again, and she was firm on her decision. Then you just kind of like bow out gracefully.
Yeah, I agree
Or,
with all of
or
y'all. Like,
ask her, do
move
she
around.
mind if you go have your baby, and she just be your stepmama? I mean, she don't want to have one.
Okay,
They got
while you
surrogacy
playing,
power
Rick,
and shit.
that has been a thought. I
Yeah,
was like,
they got
because this
surrogacy.
one little dude, and and I keep, he always be, like, you sure you don't want to have kids? Yes, sir, I am very much sure. But you gonna make your baby,
Oh.
and I'll dress it up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
I don't mind being a stepmom.
you got some
I
women
don't
that's cool with
mind
that.
being a stepmom.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You got some women that's like that. I cool with that.
Well,
Yeah.
It's fun to me. It's just like being an auntie.
oh.
It's okay with me. And to be clear, I dated a man who had kids and they lived with us for 9 months. It was three of them. And one of them was autistic, nonverbal. I would be an amazing mother. God showed me that through that relationship. That's one thing that I learned, that if I had, because I never wanted to regret that decision. I never wanted to regret that decision. You know what I mean? But my fear was I would just, I had to help my parents with my brother and my sister and shit. I didn't want to do all that.
Mhm.
No, I just didn't want to do it. And so it's at a point where now, people be like, as much time as you spend with your nephew, you didn't want to, and I'd be like, no, like I was on birth control even when I was abstinent, baby. I was not playing no game because I ain't want no abstinence.
So Doctor, now I gotta ask you the question. What? So was there a reason why you didn't want kids, or did you had your scare, but you just never wanted them? Like you see other people having them, he's like, I just don't want kids. Period. Or you just grew up to say that's just too much work. I need to focus on me, and that's what I always focus on.
It's a combination of the two. So, I'm the oldest of my mom's kids. I have an older brother. He's 10 years older than me. He didn't grow up in a house with me. So I often had to help my dysfunctional parents with my siblings. So that was one thing. I was like, nah, this shit is hard. Cause we grew up in, Section 8 and all that other kind of shit, or whatever. And so it just seemed like a lot to undertake. So I didn't know what just a thriving family look like outside of the Cosby Show type shit. And I didn't have my sights on being no doctor or lawyer. And I hadn't even thought through that far through life because we hustling and surviving good times.
Right.
Okay. And so the other thing was I did, and this is crazy. My mom actually adopted one of our cousins when her mom went to prison, and she moved into our house and got pregnant at 15. At 16, I watched her have that baby. I saw a live birth at 16 and decided that I liked my coochie more than I probably would
Oh
a kid.
no. All right. Okay. I don't. Okay. All right.
Mm.
So so let's go ahead.
I'm,
That
I'm
looks
sorry, dude.
scary. That
So
looks scary, y'all. If you never seen a woman get like that, it's an amazing, it's beautiful, it's amazing, and all those things. But walking down that hallway, them screams them people was that done scrumps. No, thank you. No,
They had done what? They had done what?
that they had done scrumped. Them babies
oh
was
girl.
fast screaming. Woo! Baby, they were screaming to the high heavens. I wonder if they were screaming that hard when they was making the baby. Like, ooh, Lord, that was a lot. That was, like, you know what I mean? Like, to hear that at 15 and 6, that's like, you know, 15 and 6, that's like, you know, 15 and 6, that's like 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 15 and 6 like being on scared straight because of in my generation, teen pregnancy. Like that was a scary thing. You know what I'm saying? That was you know what I'm saying? Like we all about around the same age, so y'all know teen pregnancy. Because I remember when they was sending the girls that got pregnant in school to a special school because
Oh,
in our time that was a serious offense, like that was a serious thing.
hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, my mama, from the moment I became a woman, my mama was checking my shit more than I was because she didn't want me to get pregnant.
Damn.
Mm.
Like seriously. Because and then even when you start talking and just in the social economic stratosphere of it all, it's shameful. You're a terrible mother. You don't let your daughter get pregnant. It carried all of that kind of weight. Because my mama would threaten me about don't you bring no baby in my house. My mama did not play that. Don't you bring no damn baby in this house. You go to school, you get your shit together. You're not bringing no babies because I'm not raising no babies.
Wow. So
Mhm.
And
G,
that was
I'll ask G that question. G, you have how old are your kids? May I ask?
20 and 12.
So you have, damn, your kids almost the same age as mine. So you had your kids in your 20s or whatever. Were you kind of mentally going back like were you did you have oops babies or did you have planned babies?
I don't know too many people who baby was playing. Yeah,
Both are oops.
both. Yeah.
The reason why I
So
asked that question because when I listen to Dr. Nate say that us as parents, yeah, we knew what we grew up with and knew what we grew up around. I always wanted to be around my kids or be a better parent than what I saw what my parents gave me. So I had a wonderful mother, but my dad wasn't around. So I definitely wanted to be a better father to my kids than what I experienced.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I asked Dr. Nay that because maybe she didn't grow up with that, or she just didn't want to deal with it. And then she said the 15-year-old, which answered my question. She saw something that triggered her to say, "I'll never do that shit." Right?
Mm-hmm.
But for us as parents, I thought we all did it because we just wanted to be a better parent than our parents were to us. If that makes sense. What are you?
so
What's your point on that? Smooth, you got it. You got it.
no, I'm gonna read this comment. Gloria B said, "I have 5 natural births and did not feel any pain," and I feel like I've never heard a woman say that. Never heard a woman say that. Like you, she must have had what they call them shots they shoot you, the upper.
Epidural or whatever. Yeah.
She had to have that shit. But she said
Epidural.
natural though.
Yeah.
Like, and she
Epidural.
said I'm scared of that thing, boy. Natural, you
Yeah, the
don't feel.
needle is 4 feet long. What the
God, damn.
hell? Man, that's tough though. No, but I'll go back to that question. I thought it was more of a parenting thing, and she said she's seeing a 15-year-old do it. So that's why I asked you that question, G. But you smooth. You were a teenager when you had your baby.
Nigga, I seen my kids born, and I was just like Martin said, nigga, they fucking up my fit, nigga. Put that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
man. You got some duct tape or something? Put that thing back, man.
Yeah, but I was like, damn, how I'm gonna feed this motherfucker?
No.
No bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I was a kid myself. Goddamn.
Oh, man. You were what, 17, 16?
Yeah.
So there you go. You know what I'm saying? So we think about that stuff, and Dr. Lee, I got you 1,000%. Especially young. I guess young should put fear, but my brother had his kid young, so I seen it. I just never thought that. Let me get out of college. Let me live life a little bit first
Mm-hmm.
before I start
yeah.
having kids. So
Mm-hmm.
I waited till I was 24, 25 years old. I say now I'm kind of going to the peak. I got my second degree. I played in the pros. I seen what it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
So now I wanna see what it feel like to bring up my little baby, whatever. Did I want a boy? Absolutely. I think all men want boys, but I end up having 2 girls. But I love them just as hard as I would. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I never care. I just wanted them healthy. But I was on the downscape of my my career. I was like, man, I would love to have at least one child. You know what I'm saying? That's why, when you hear someone that never had kids, it's like you never wanted kids. You never want to experience that childbirth. You never wanted to see what your baby would look like or come out to be. Or so yeah. And I look at Dr. Nate now. She like, hell no, hell.
And you know
That's
what? The crazy thing is, I've had moments where, a friend of mine, she wanted, children, but she could not have them. And
Mhm.
so it is in those moments where I feel really bad that, I have a functioning, according to my Aunt Rita, very blessed womb, because the women in my family have healthy children up until the age of 50.
Oh,
Because
you
every
speak
time I
great.
see her, she reminds me, you still got 4 more years.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
crazy.
I have aunts and stuff that had babies at 50, and the
Mm.
babies were fine. The birth wasn't complicated. So she always tells me, you still have time. You have a blessed womb. And even when she says stuff like that, sometimes it kind of makes me feel bad, because I know people
Yeah.
that
Mm-hmm.
that are spending thousands upon thousands of dollars. So the woman in me, there is a part of me that sometimes I feel bad that I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or whatnot. But then what I've done is I've tried to be the best aunt that I can be. I've tried to be the best sister that I can be. I've tried to be the best friend that I can be, lover I can be, fighter that I can be, whatever. You know what I mean? And so in finding fulfillment and still being able to have the opportunity to have some influence and be able to help, even as much access as my sister gives to my nephew, I keep some weeks at a time sometimes, you know what I mean, so that her and her husband can travel and stuff like that. And I still have a very heavy influence, in
Yeah.
his life. And that just kind of feels like my part of, you know what I'm saying, a motherhood that I'm equipped with. I'm using it with other people. I've helped cousins raise their children.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I still feel like, I have to remind myself that just because I did not bear children did not mean that I didn't raise any.
Right.
Because all you bitches is my aunts. No.
But you're okay with it. You're okay with it. It's like, look, y'all can go home now. Shit, that's enough.
Yeah,
I had
I've made peace with, because I did struggle for a bit, but that's society. I was taking on what society believed or told me that I was my primary, focus. What I was here for. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I struggled with it, even being a church girl. Growing up in church and stuff. You know what I mean? It was kind of like there was always this idea of, marriage. You have children. Yada 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 or whatever. And so I'd be lying if I said I didn't have, a
those
moment
moments.
or two. You know what I mean? Yeah, and but it's usually fueled because of someone else's lack, or for the empathy that I have towards my friends who have been struggling. A friend of mine, she went through that whole thing and had all these miscarriages and all this, and and she finally got her daughter, and I was so happy for her. But I felt bad that she was going through all this, because here I am, very well and capable of having kids, and I don't want to do it.
Okay.
So I know I pin myself as a real nigga, but I'm a lady.
Okay.
I am.
So let's do this. Why are you saying that, that Dr. Nate? Even you, G, and Smooth. So we never went through the loopholes of what do we miss. What do we miss in this story with the last 5 minutes that possibly could have been a reason why? So we already said the money. She must have been well off, but they've been married 10 years. Why didn't he build his wealth? They didn't supposed to build their wealth together. Then why are you trying to get money and y'all together 10 years? Why didn't y'all get this money together? You
Mm.
walk away with yours. I got mine. I'll find another woman who want to give me kids. Did
Mm-hmm.
we? But so we ain't say about the loopholes, about everything that we're talking about, and say, okay, what's next? What didn't happen? Why
Yeah,
why
what are the unknowns?
why this conversation happened 10 years after instead of yearly, or a time that hey, let's start out with a fake baby. I don't know. Give us scenarios and maybe wanting to do that.
Yeah.
What other loopholes did y'all get from this story? Like, what are we missing here? Like, what do y'all think could have maybe triggered
Well,
her?
we didn't know this, like you said, we did not know the financial status. You know what
Right.
I mean? We didn't know, whether or not there had been other hints or other, conversation. But she does mention, and I figured that the 10-year significance lends itself to the fact that, now you want to, you don't hung around all this time. Now you want a divorce. You know
Hmm.
what I
In
mean? And
years?
so, but she was pretty straightforward. It was like, she's just getting tired of going through this whole divorce process. It sounds like she's ready to go ahead and close this chapter. And it's like, you know what? He is being relentless and essentially wasting my time, because if you ever want to hear me address you and possibly cuss you out in real time, is play with my time. Don't play with my time, because I can't get that back. I hold
Hmm.
my time very, very sacred. I tell people it is a privilege to have access to me. So watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't play about my time. And so it's like, at the point that he's not wasting my time, do I feel like my time is more valuable than his half ass, funky ass $500,000 that he asked me for? Because if I got it, and knowing me, because when I get on some big dog status shit and you really trying to test my gangster, I throw you to have all them pennies in your face.
Damn. Damn.
Stop playing with me. Don't play with my time. You want this $500,000? We dumping pennies in your front yard, bitch.
Smooth, did you get any
Okay,
loopholes
I
in
get
there?
gangster. I
What-
get gangster behind my time. I get gangster behind my time.
I
I might
see.
be talking too much in front of this lawman now, but I get gangster behind my time.
And look, the woman that y'all couldn't find when she whooped that other woman ass, that was her. That was her ass. She whooped that lady ass.
Oh, I
Because
don't fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
you said you whooped the baby mama ass, didn't you?
Huh?
After that, you say you whooped the baby mama ass, didn't you?
She left me no choice.
You left me no choice.
But you know what? I'm not gonna tell y'all. Look, I'm not, because I don't feel like being judged that harshly, but I'm not gonna tell y'all, what the because I actually was in the wrong in the grand scheme of things. But that's another story, another day.
Uh-huh, yeah. Tell
Mhm.
us there's three sides to every story. Yours, mine, and the truth, huh? Okay. It's your lying
I'm
self.
always be truth.
Yep.
I knew
This shit ain't the
I
truth
ain't had
right
no
there.
business doing what I did.
You whooped that. That's
But you
domestic
live and
violence,
you
sir.
learn.
Cop,
You
sir.
live and you learn.
Dr. G,
Then
Mr.
a sister
G.
jumped in.
Yeah.
Then a sister jumped in. That's when I blacked out.
Oh
Where your
no!
sister was at? Your sister was there? Your sister?
No, no,
Oh.
You were both
no,
of them.
no. I was on a solo mission.
You were both of them.
Boy, none, fade them all. Tore their ass up.
Damn.
When I saw blood on my hand, that's when I came to. I
Okay,
said, my hand ain't so good.
Mr. G, you remember earlier when I said about all women shouldn't have guns?
Yeah.
This one of
That's one of
them.
them right there.
Too
That's
late.
one of
One
them.
of them. This one of
Too
them.
late. Too late. It's sitting right here on the
That's
on the
one.
on
That's
the
one of
dining
them.
room table.
It's on
It's
the
on the
list.
dining room table right now.
That's one of them right there. She shouldn't have one. That's ignorant.
Y'all know, y'all know I live in the hood by myself, baby. You pop that pink cane. They ain't finna run up in here on me.
How do they find you? And what's coming up next, ma'am?
Mm-mm. I don't really have anything coming up besides waiting on some unemployment, and I'm just online trying to fill my space with making content and having a good time. So please, y'all, follow me online. And you know what? I often forget to plug my website. I actually have a website, and it'll take you to all of my social media platforms. So it is Natalia, Natia .lol, Natalia.lol. Plain and simple. I'm a comedian, so the LOL lets you know that the page is for some funnies. But I actually do have another tab that I'm adding to my website, and it is going to be a collection of short stories. Some will be erotic fiction, some will be fiction biographical, But I'm adding some more of my creative outlets while I have this downtime before I get back to work.
Absolutely. Yeah.
No, it's Natalia.lol. That's it, baby. I paid for that .lol.
Oh Lord, that's a
Yes,
dope.
Lord.
Okay, you big
I
time.
know.
I see.
Marketing, baby. I'm smart. I
Well,
don't know
well,
why y'all be forgetting that I'm really smart.
well,
Smart.
Dr. Nay,
It really
and
is.
we might well go ahead and take a quick break. So we gonna see you next week, ma'am. So definitely looking forward to
Yes.
seeing you again.
I gotta
And
go tell
you know,
some
hey,
jokes.
we gonna take a
Sorry I
break
have
too.
to
We gonna come
depart
back
so
30 more minutes.
early.
We still got a grill G. We still got a grill G. We got some more stuff for you, but
Uh-oh. Good
you
luck.
can't leave
Good
us.
luck. Thank
All
you
right,
guys
see ya.
so much. I'll see
All
y'all
right.
next week.
We gonna
Bye.
take a
See.
break.
Bye, y'all.
All right.
Looking at you, all of them wishing they could have you. And that's a beautiful factor. A bunch of them itching for you to scratch them. I'm trying to holler with the fam. I'm trying to come with the rest. And I'm gonna make it known, 'cause I want them to know. You're my lady. Yeah, you're my lady. You're, oh, you're my lady. My divine, my divine lady. Oh, oh, you're my little baby, my darling baby. Sweet talk of the town, and everybody wants to know what's going down. Babe, I know you've seen this before. Maybe at the liquor store, maybe at the health food stand. They don't know that I'm your man. You're mine, you're mine. You're my lady. Oh, my divine, my divine. Yeah.
Baby, got me tipsy, tipsy off the remedy. Your love tasty, baby. You're sending me crazy, crazy. Can I be a lady? I love the things you say to me. I like it when you're talking dirty. Can we get kinky tonight? Got so many things on my mind. Never seen a guy so fine. I like it when you do me humanity. Can we get kinky tonight? Got so many things on my mind. Lonely mother gazing out of the window, staring at a sun that she just can't touch. If at any time he's in a jam, she'll be by his side, but he doesn't realize he hurts her so much. But all the praying just ain't helping at all, 'cause he can't seem to keep himself out of trouble. So he goes out and he makes his money the best way he knows how. Another body laying cold in the gutter. Listen to me. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast.
Me all the chicken heads from Pasadena to Medina. Bet big, get in between your dens. Get the prognosis, doses, blends and bends like Twizzlers. Biggest victim to hurt what's under that skirt. Slow down, nigga, you're killing them. Who filling them with octane? Got them gassed up, about to get blasted up, son. The last one word the mother, brother miss him. I seen it when he kissed him at the wake, made his body shake. The high guy in 850 eyes, smoke tint, rack terror, four chrome and terror. Streets fly by the rivers, the dips is conspicuous. Bad boy slipped in 95, ridiculous. My rap lines is like landmines. One step, kaboom, black
other day now, baby, I seem to think of only you. Oh yeah, never thinking for a moment, baby, that you'd be thinking of me too. Yeah, so I can't wait for the day that we can be together. I can't let you walk away. That's right. Oh, can't you see you and me were meant to be your baby? And there's nothing left to say. Can't you see what you do to me? I know what makes you be to you again. Oh baby, can't you see what you do to me? I know what makes you be to you again.
For anything began between us, you were like my best friend. The one I used to run and talk to when me and my girl was having problems. That's right. You used to say it'll be okay, suggest little nice things I should do. And when I go home at night and lay my head down, all I seem to think about was you and how you make me wanna be the one I'm with. Start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. Think about her and you know the things that come along with you. You make me the one I'm with. Start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. Think about her and you know the things that come along with you. You make me out.
Last night I saw you standing, and I started pretending I knew you, and you knew me too. And just like a Roman, you were too shy, but you weren't the only, 'cause so was I. And I dreamed of you ever since. Now I build up my confidence. And next time you come my way, I know just what to say. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. The more I see you, the more that it becomes so true. There ain't no other for me.
All right, we are back. We are back. G, what you think about Dr. Nate, man? Before we get on to our first quick topic.
She a lot to take in.
Hey, Smooth already told you she crazy. She
Yeah,
crazy.
he did. He did. He gave you the disclaimer.
She keep us entertained. How about that? She
Yeah,
keep us
she do.
entertained.
She do. She definitely do.
So all three of us hoop, man, and I wanted to kind of touch on the former NBA player Sebastian Telfair. So y'all know his situation. The man was a baller. I don't know if y'all remember when he played in college. The boy did everything. ended up getting drafted, got probably what 20 million, and lost it all. He played. I think I don't know how many years he played in the league, but had 20 million, Doc, and now he's back. Literally fought his way to get out the ghetto, the projects, got 20 million. He out, bought the house, the car, bad investments. Now he's back in the projects. How do y'all feel? How y'all feel about that, dog? Oh, we got a snippet. Oh, well, let's play the snippet then. Yes.
We ain't sugarcoat nothing. Look, we ain't got no keys. This how you get your mail. That's how you get your mail. You ain't got no mail? We good. Can't come in here by yourself. Gotta sign a waiver to come in 2940. I'm gonna show y'all the inside. You hear? Let's go. Shit is a culture shock, but I ain't gonna lie, me coming back to the projects was a gift. It was a gift and a curse, but more of a gift, tell you the truth.
Wow.
I really wanted to show the world exactly how I'm living. Being in the project is all a mental thing also, you know what I'm saying? But shit is definitely real. This is the kitchen right here and shit. The shit get lit at, take care of yourself. My last pantry I had in my crib was a whole room size. You know what I'm saying? But right now this is the pantry, you heard? Check out the amenities, man. Stainless steel appliances and all that. This is my office / closet room. Y'all might have seen this jersey right here. Y'all see this jersey right here? 1,000 pair off-whites and all that. Y'all already know I'ma stay fly. They're a little worn, so somebody got their ass bust when me wearing these. I don't know if y'all know, on COVID, I lost my mom, and I lost my oldest brother, and the next year, God sent me twins, girl and boy. I'm gonna go say what's up to them. They sleep out. This is my twins' playroom right here. But most important with these right here. Make sure my kids read about me. Middle of the J's with a book, a movie, my own sneakers. Shit crazy. We ain't sugarcoat nothing.
Man. So right off the bat, man, where does that sit with y'all, man, as far as that situation? And man, how does it get to that? Hey, listen, we say 20 million, but I really wish we wouldn't say that word, because is it really 20? State tax, child support, life, reality. We got all that stuff, but losing 20 million, Doc? 20 million? Please get y'all gotta give me y'all point of view, but please tell me something.
That's tough. I mean, at the end of the day,
They give NBA players
he came
financial.
out the hood. He came out. He back where he came from. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm pretty sure he had nobody to show him or teach him how to handle that when it came all to him at once. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get that life, it's a lot of people tugging at you, a lot of people pulling at you, a lot of people trying to get something out of you, and then at the same time, you got the people that you really want to take care of, and then on top of that, you want to do what you want to floss yourself and all that. And people don't understand that. You know, like you say, we can't really say 20 million as well. You know, so I mean, man, I don't even know how to explain that story. Like that's for me, it's crazy to me.
Yeah, he just ain't had the right people around him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand too, like he had like LeBron hype coming out of high school. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he do.
On the Slam magazine. You know, then he went to we went to UConn.
Who? You
He didn't go to college. He came straight out of high school.
Okay, he came straight out of high school. So look, imagine like in New York, he was like a fucking guard, a legend. You know what I'm saying? So imagine all the people that's around. You know what I'm saying? Then he goes straight from high school to the league. Like all the motherfuckers that was around him then probably had their hand out. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have nobody around him to tell him like, hey, let's financial literacy basically. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have nobody to teach him financial literacy. You got all these people around him telling.
But at
And
the
he
same
didn't have
time,
like
me, I don't know him personally. I know of him. I know who he, from all that.
Mhm.
But, I know his career probably didn't turn out as he expected neither.
Right. That too.
It
Yeah.
didn't turn out the way he expected.
Yeah, that too. Um, yeah, you just gotta have the right people around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you gotta get somebody to watch your money, and you gotta get somebody else to watch the person that's watching your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have the people, right people in place instead of motherfuckers from the hood who can't tell you too much. How you gonna tell me how to manage my money? You ain't never had this type of money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, bro. That's just my opinion. You had the wrong people around him, and that's how you end up in this situation. And you got to,
End up like that though.
huh?
I said a lot of them cats end up like that though.
A lot. I'm talking about football and basketball. That's
Yeah,
not, you
yeah.
know. So I really don't. I feel bad for him because of the fact that anybody who went to the league or was a part of that, in fact, they give us the classes. They gave us the classes. They tell you about the things to watch for, the club scenes, the people around you, the camaraderies, and all that other stuff. And people think, and this is where we go wrong. People think, well, I got a million and a half, so I'm gonna keep getting a million and a half. What if
Mm,
you get hurt? What if once you pay off all your stuff and something happens?
mm,
Where is this money? That's the toughest part because who do we fall back on when we come up out of the projects and the ghetto and the streets and that make millions to give us advice about something that they never had?
right.
Who do we take advice from? So we got to lean on these mentors, these old heads, these old the basketball players who've been there for 12, 13, 15 years, and we say, man, listen, I love my family, but I can't hang around them because they're not being a great example. All they doing is the hands out. You know, the
Mm,
hands. And if you do this for me, man, I want to start my own business. Well, you hold on. Like, man, that's tough, dog. And to watch it, this boy got roaches and talking about, man, my pantry was bigger than this whole kit. Man, come on, dog.
yeah, that's
And
tough.
and then too, he just got out of jail too. He had a gun charge, and he went to
You
jail
did
for
say that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did go to jail. Yeah, he did.
that. So,
that's tough, dog.
yeah,
So I mean, but again, all the people who he helped, where were they when he got out?
man, you know how it is.
Man.
They just like some groupie females. They was on to the next kid. They probably at the high school looking at the next kid
Hmm.
that's supposed to be coming out straight out of high school or be the next pro. You know how I go. I
Man,
mean, it probably was the same way for you in high school. I mean, I know I had a bunch of people around me.
yeah, my family, it was tough. It was tough for me too. But I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I didn't play long enough to make all the millions and all the stuff. I made good money, but I didn't make the million. But it didn't stop my family from asking. And the first person that asked me for a major amount was my father before he passed away. It was like, son, I never asked you for nothing. Well, you're not getting nothing because when I want offered to pay for you to fly out to see a game, you didn't want to come. When I offered to pay for you to get a bigger house, you didn't want it. When I offered to pay for all this stuff, you didn't want it till you see me on ESPN. Now all of a sudden, oh, my son made it. No, no, Dad. Like, where were you? You know, what I'm saying? I needed you when the time I needed to help me make a decision. You weren't nowhere to be found until you seen me. Well, that's my son. Now I can go to him. Shaquille O'Neal said the same thing about his father. He
Hmm.
said, "You ain't my dad." He said, "Now that you see me making millions, now I'm your son." But
Yeah.
the man never even knew his father.
Yeah, he claimed the army dude as his father.
Yeah,
Yeah, sergeant.
Yeah.
Phil.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, man, we look at it and we say, man, you live and you learn. But that right there, that's man. If everybody hasn't watched that reel, man, that's an eye opener. That should be just like me and you. We talked about this about you and your other police officers. Say, hey, that's a learning tool. They need to play that for the NBA
Oh,
guys.
definitely, definitely. I think they do. I would be surprised if they don't.
Yeah,
I know people like a guy I used to play against all the time. Came up, we played against each other from seventh grade through high school. Antoine Walker. He
I know
went.
it's
He went through the same. He went through the same thing. So
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they. I would imagine they have people like Sebastian and Twan talking to these guys when they get drafted and stuff like that. I
You
would
have to.
imagine that something. to keep these guys from not being in the same predicament.
They that-
Antoine went broke too, didn't
Yeah, he went bankrupt. Didn't he go bankrupt or
Well,
something?
he went through from what I think it was either 80 million or 100. 80,
he?
yeah,
Something like
something like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Look at Allen Iverson, 130 million.
But Reebok did something great for him though.
Yeah.
They put
Like he
that
just
trust
got
money to
55
the side
million
that he
when he
couldn't
turned
touch until
50.
he was like,
Yeah,
I think
50.
he might get it now or
He,
something
he
like
just got it. I think he just got it because he just turned 50, right?
that. Yeah, he
So
couldn't touch
so
it until he was 50.
so so that's a great segue. Do y'all think that anybody that gives you a sponsorship, so if you sign this contract, you have something hidden that if you fall off, if you survive or play at least 7 to 8 years or 10 years, you got something hidden to where if you hit that number and you go below this number, this money kicks in automatically. Do you think that would work, or do you think they would even care? Just think that the money is forever. Nobody's gonna play 25 years and like LeBron. Nobody gonna play 20 years in the league. That's just rare.
Yeah.
They say 5 years is the
Well, here's the thing though. My question to that is if they put because I think it was something like what, a $50 million trust.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what it was. Exactly. It was $50 million
Uh,
when he turned 50. 55 million when he turned 50.
right. If they took that away, like, did that lower the amount of money that he had on his contract?
no,
It-
no.
But this ain't had nothing to do with this contract. This is Reebok.
That's
This
what I'm
was
saying.
Reebok,
No, it
right?
had nothing to do with his contract.
Yeah.
I think that I think that would be a good thing for them to start doing.
But
Yeah.
that's one. He had people around him that cared about him, and that's
Yeah.
two. He had a smart ass agent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So
Man, that's tough, dog.
mm,
Golly, boy, that make my heart hurt when you see these. And then why it always got to be us? You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't hear a lot of because it's just like what's the quarterback that would end up being trash in the NFL? Went to A&M. Dad was president, had made stupid money, played for the Cleveland Browns.
Manziel.
Yeah, Manziel. Ain't nobody talk about Manziel's story. Manziel talk about his story because he was never broke. He was just a good athlete. But the boy
mhm.
made stupid money. He didn't fall off. He was just like, Dad, I guarantee his dad was like, give me your first check. Oh, it's $1.5 million. Get here. I'm finna put this to the side so you'll never be broke. I guarantee his dad there's something on this side that said, no, I'm gonna make you, if you go do it, we're gonna do it the right way. We don't have that. We don't have nobody to say, Doc, I'm a millionaire too. That's not the way to do it.
No, we don't. We don't have people truly. We don't have nobody to truly show us how it works to make your money work for you.
Man, do we have it now though? Can we bring awareness to that and say even as we talking right now, we gotta start. Like, let's start with us and say anybody that we talk to, can we give that advice? And like we never been millionaires, but we play in the pros. We can
Mm-hmm.
give them advice and so we know what to watch for. Be aware of this and this and this and this and this. Women go do this and want this, and
Mm-hmm.
we still can be mentally aware of our surroundings. Here we go again, or watch the people around us. We got it. We got it. Who can we use example? We got so many examples of people who lost a lot of goddamn money, man. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. Listen to me. Over the years, a lot. They got people blowing their brains out because they lost. Man, one of the guys that played for the Rockets, man. I forgot his name, Rashard or something like that. Run into a train because he losing his money, so he just kill himself.
Eddie
No,
Griffin.
dog, that's not the way to do it, dog.
My Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
Eddie Griffin.
I don't think he tried to kill himself though.
No, what do you think? What do you think happened? Because running to
He was drunk when he drunk.
No,
I-
He had a
no,
drinking
I-
problem or something.
I think he was drunk.
Yeah, he had a drinking problem.
I think he
that
was-
bad? Woo. Oh, and I'll end it. How much time we got left? And I'm ending with this. Y'all get me out because here's another thing. We keep talking about the fathers, and one of the stories that I seen it said a woman gives her daughter $48,000 the day she graduated. Right, $48,000. But watch the catch. It was from child support. She saved all the child support money at one time and gave it to her daughter when she graduated. But she gave herself the credit. Was she right or wrong? And we can finish out. We got 4 minutes left before we
Yes, she wrong. Like shit. I mean, you could say it come from me and your daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She could have worded it just like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what
Not
I'm
say
saying?
that.
Like you can't just take
You
credit
just
for that
can't
shit.
say
Like
credit
no,
for
you know
that.
what I'm saying? But then too, like we don't know the whole fucking backstory of it. Like,
True.
was he like just paying child support and absent, or was he like paying child support in prison and his daughter? Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know the whole story behind it, but she definitely should have been like this for me and your daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially,
definitely.
especially on something like that. Because here we are again saying that air bless it, that men ain't nothing in it. She could have been bad mouthing this man. Say, see what mama did for you.
Exactly.
That's tough, dog. You know what I'm saying? Well, Daddy, you ain't never did nothing for me. That's maybe I dropped you 48 dollars. No, yeah.
Exactly.
So I just want to throw that out there before we wrap this thing up, man. G, man, appreciate you coming on. Tell us
Yeah.
how can we get in contact with you? How can we follow you?
My Instagram is gball32.
Okay,
That'd be GEEBALL 32.
okay,
And I'm on Facebook. My Facebook is Jerry G, JERRYGEE.
okay. All right. What else? What else? What else? Anything coming up for you, brother? You have any seminars? You finna teach 20,000 people?
Nah, I
You
ain't
get
got nothing up. Just working, man. Just
just
working.
work?
Let's go work. That's it.
All right, smooth. What you got, man? Take
Man,
us
I
out.
don't know. Y'all catch me on Instagram, Ricky Johnson 2025, Facebook, Rick Johnson, TikTok, Big Smooth 40. Uh, yeah,
Anything coming up for you?
yeah. Like I said, I got this event coming up the day after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I'm actually probably post a flyer on here. I'm gonna give it to
Okay.
Jay so he could post it. But yeah, that's what I got going.
All right. Now, of course, mine's TikTok is Larry. Tell me 808. Y'all already know. I'm always give y'all that, but Big L underscore big underscore L 16 underscore big underscore L. Of course, Facebook is Larry Thompson. Man, look, G, can you take anything? We got about 2 minutes left. What did you take from the day? Did you get some good info? Did you enjoy the show?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I
Finish
had a
it
good time. Definitely had a good time. Definitely would love to be back.
Definitely, man. Man, we appreciate you coming out, man. And hey, hope you enjoy. Everybody who came out and joined us. We hope to see y'all next week. We definitely gonna see y'all next week. And we always say, man, think big.
Thank
Think
you.
big.
Yes, sir.
That's all right. I got a sip. Yes, I know.
For me, it's only you. I wanna be down with what you're going through. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. Down with you. Oh, day or night, it's true. I wanna be down.
I've been watching you for so very long. the ill nana. Nigga, you fuck around. I had your loyalties and your joint. Nigga, your royalties and your points. So what the deal is? With Foxy Brown McCase. Now we lace Bonnie and Clyde. Now I'm up in Jamaica breaking all your paper.
You're the only